Jessica McCabe of How to ADHD mentioned in this video how some bank paperwork was overwhelming her, but it needed to get done, so she found a way to get help getting it done.
There was a form that I had to fill out the other day, and it was it was actually several forms. It was really intense, and it was one of those things that my bank sent me this stuff after my mom died, and I looked at it, and my first thought was, oh God, like I can't do this. I am really overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. What's wrong with me? And then I thought about it, and it's like, this is a bank. This bank wants my money. I'm going to tell them. So I actually reached out to them and I said, hey, I have ADHD. I struggle with forms like these. This is really overwhelming and complicated. Can somebody help me through it? And they did. Somebody actually filled out as much of the forms as they could and sent them back to me and gave me clear instructions, had me call so they could walk me through it. I didn't know that that was possible, but it is.
And I would just like to remind everyone that the steps of 1. Realizing there's a problem. 2. Stepping back and getting a new perspective. 3. Figuring out who can help you when necessary. 4. Believing that you deserve to be helped. 5. And actually asking for said help all require what's called in psychology executive function, which takes brain energy, which requires you to fuel your body. It is never acceptable for anyone to make you feel bad about needing to fuel your body so your brain can work, even if that person is yourself. If your brain is being mean to you, name it someone you hate and tell it to hush and keep it moving. For example, okay, Brenda, you're entitled to your wrong opinion. We're still going to have a protein shake because that's what's in the house and we need food now. But my main point was that believing that you deserve help, that you are good enough to receive help, is a big emotional step that a lot of people get stuck at. So even if Jessica McCabe never sees this, you deserve to. On a related note, Tumblr user Jew Frogs. The problem with autism is sometimes you want to do something brave, but you need someone to gently walk you through each step so you know what will happen, and people don't like doing that. Tumblr user Hot Chocolate with Sex. I had to phone a taxi today. Scary. Tumblr user SGA Owns My Soul. Every time I see this post, I think of that person who posted on Reddit that they wanted to go to Subway for the first time, but they were scared they would say the wrong thing. So someone gave them step-by-step instructions for the entire process and what all the choices would be and when they would ask what question. And I just think someone will. Someone out there will see you and say, yes, the world is scary, but let me hold your hand and show you how to do it anyways. Everyone needs that someone, and everyone can be that someone. And then their tags. Listen, I don't know how the world works, but if you need someone to be there for you and hold your hand, I am here for you. I will hold your hand and tell you it's okay, and that I'm very, very proud of you for being scared and still doing the thing anyways. You are brave and you are loved. Hashtag softpost. And my personal reason for making this video is that I'm sure that that bank employee who was able to help Jessica McCabe loved it because I'm sure they're a rank and file kind of employee who just has to do the kind of, this should be automated by now, but it's not, kind of task day in, day out as most of their job. But that day, they got to actually have a human connection and give specific help to a person who really needed it. And they got to leave work at the end of the day and actually feel like they had done something worthwhile because they'd helped someone. That's personally why I have faith in humanity. But I bring it up because so many of us are raised implicitly and explicitly being told that we are asking too much. And we need to remind ourselves and each other that no, we are not being too much. And we can be the helper, and there is no shame in being the one who needs help. Even if you never necessarily get to be the expert in a matter, helping another person, you helped the expert because you had that human connection with them. I just wanted to remind everyone of that. Love you all. See you around.